something special. I take you on a shopping spree, yeah. Cause I'm so into you, girl. I'm so into you. I love you, baby. I'm so into you, girl. I'm so into you, baby.
Hey, you guys. It is Zyy.
They know who the fuck this is. I just meant it's your girl Paris.
And it's Zyy&Paris Nation. So, this is kind of like a last minute type video. I don't know why we always doing videos at nighttime, but we're gonna get back on that track, focusing on our YouTube channel. But today we're gonna be doing
A story time
on
how we met and how we reunited. And a lot of people won't understand what I mean about how we met and how we reunited. Cause we was together once upon a time, but we split up and got back together. So we're gonna get a whole rundown on how, and you get what I'm saying. Y'all ain't stupid.
so
You begin it.
and we're gonna get
She always do that stupid shit. And I bet she won't edit it. Like, I swear to God, she's not gonna edit it. Like, that shit gonna still be there.
but okay, so she want me to start a story off.
Yeah.
So it was this school. Now, this was my first time at that school. I never been to that school. It was like first year, last year. So first, I was going to a school called Capitol Heights. Then I stayed with my mama and I went to the school called Southland Middle.
What side?
So I was new. I was the new girl. Everybody there already knew each other, grew up with each other, knew each other since elementary. It's like I'm in a whole nother city.
She was like a new face. Like, ain't nobody. She probably knew like 2 people at that school. Literally, like 2 people.
Yeah.
And everybody else, when she first came, everybody looked at her like, damn, where the fuck she come from? Like, she must be. You feel me? Like, ain't nobody know her. Like, you couldn't walk up to somebody and be like, hey, you know Shorty? Ain't nobody know her. Like, you nobody know. I get her that. Nobody knew her. So.
The only people I knew was a girl named Atakai and Zakir. The only reason I knew them because we went to a elementary school called T.S. Mars. Some of the children I seen there was at T.S. Mars, but I did not grow with them. We know each other like, oh, that's Zakaya. Oh, that's such. It was nothing like that. So I was like a whole new creature in that school. So
Creature.
it was not my best experience there. It wasn't. So I had this
And one more
class.
thing though, before you start, that was the worst school to ever have a relationship in. Cause it's literally kids, like, if they liked it her and she started dating, like, for example, when me and her started dating, it was so much shit that
It was
transpired.
rumors. It was rumors.
It was rumors.
It was rumors about me that
Yeah.
I ain't know about my damn self.
Cause not trying to be cocky or nothing, cause I wasn't the best looking in middle school. But what I can say is that when I committed to a girl at a young age, when I finally committed to her, that's when a lot of females will start coming telling me stuff about her, and that's when a lot of females wanted to talk to me. And then they started making up these rumors that I can't say because we both probably get mad if we say something about them. But a lot of people just come back and tell me shit, and I ain't gonna lie, for a minute I was falling for them because
I don't
was
blame
wrong.
her. I don't
I
blame
was
her because, like she said, ain't nobody knew me.
yeah,
at that
I didn't
school.
know it was a new face and the stuff that they said about it.
And it
kinda
was like, it was surprising. Like I was very mature at a young age. So the shit that was going on and what was said, I ain't do no reaction to it. I ain't fight nobody. I ain't make no whatever. Cause I felt like if I showed a reaction, it would make it seem like it was true. But it was rumors about me that I didn't know about my damn self. I'm like, y'all just seeing my fucking face. So now all of a sudden I got these. I'm
Right.
talking to these. I'm talking to that. And I don't even know y'all motherfuckers. So, and then basically it was some of the niggas that was going around saying they wanted to talk to me.
Yeah.
So
that's another problem.
It was. That's why that's why I say it's like it was not the school that I wanted to go to. Well, I ain't saying I want to go to because I was gonna try it. Oh, there's another girl I knew. Her name was Contoya. The same person the first person that told me don't get close to nobody because they messy as fuck. So I had.
By the way, before you continue, we dropped 2 videos tonight, so stay tuned.
So I had this class, and I think his name was Mr. Chapman. And I am not gonna lie, I was very quiet. I did not talk to nobody. And it was this one girl named Takira Woods. She was like, then you go to TS Mars or whatever, and I was like, yeah. And that's when she was like, ask me what made me come to the school, whatever. It was just a little bit of convo. So I'm all the way. It was like soon you walk in the door, it's like lines of desks, and I was in the first line by the lockers. So I don't know what was going on because I'm not gonna lie, I was quiet as fuck and I was only looking one way. Okay. So she can get to that.
This where I come in at. So at this time I was bad as shit. So my teacher sat me in the front of the class. So when she came in, I was sitting next to this boy named Jadamian. Shout out to you, bro. He probably gonna know some. Yeah, he was cool or whatever. But we was sitting together, and he looked at me on some type shit, and he was like, "I'ma get her," and I was like, "I bet I get her first." So we were just basically going back and forth on some shit like that, cause she was cute, you feel me? And then she was somebody that wasn't known at the school, so it was kind of on some shit like we was like, yeah, we gonna make her our girlfriend. So basically, me and him was in competition about who was gonna get Shorty first. So you see who got Shorty first, you feel me? Well, I ain't get her, she kind of.
I got her.
So on my way,
gonna get to that.
But I tried, I was telling people I was gonna step down on Shorty and stuff like that when she first came. When she first came into school, like her first day, literally the first day she walked in that bitch.
The first day I got it was a lot of fucking people trying to talk to me, and it kind of made me not like certain people in there because like I just got there and y'all stepping down. Like I don't like people like that. Like call me weird now, but if you just met me and you ain't even saying nothing to me, you just seen me. Let's put it like that. You just.
By the way, I ain't saying nothing to her though. Even my first words to her, we gonna get to that. But I didn't say nothing to her. Like even though I had a crush on her and I wanted to talk, I ain't stepped down. Cause one thing about me, I know I'm a female. You feel me? So I know boundaries. I'm not gonna just walk up to no girl and be like, hey shit, I'm a stud, yeah. I got nigga tendencies, as a lot of people say, but I'm not gonna walk up to no female. That's kind of disrespectful. I'm not gonna walk up to no female and be like, hey, I'm trying to fuck with you. No, I'm gonna just let it.
It was like it was like when I went home, it was kind of nervous because I did not know nobody. Like I wasn't scared of them, but it was like to the point like you get butterflies because like I ain't never seen these people before. I don't know. What really gave me butterflies when I had to walk like
the halls and shit.
Yeah, and then the second day me there, it gave me butterflies because like usually we'll be in the cafeteria,
right?
Bruh, you have to walk in the gym and it ain't nothing but boys on this side and girls on this side. So soon you walk in, motherfuckers looking at you.
Yeah, they saying shit. They like every time, like even me, and I had my little ways, and even me, it's a whole section of dudes, and they'll sit there and just scream at you and be like, shit, what you trying to do? Or, hey, let me talk to you. And they be like, bro, I'm trying to go sit down.
And then another thing, then some of them dudes weren't even trying to talk to me. Some of them dudes just trying to. And I'm like, this what y'all do to new faces when this coming this bitch? But I had to realize you ain't no new faces because motherfuckers grew up in elementary school shit. So it's basically like, oh, I seen you.
And then not only that, she's a new female, so they think she, you feel me, like she gonna be dumb for the.
And I was mature as fuck. I did not talk to, and that's the thing about it. I only had one relationship in school, and it was with her. I did not have no relationship with no boys or none of that. So yeah, it was very difficult. Like I ain't never got bullied, but at that school it was like.
Now of course she gonna say she never got bullied, but I consider it bullying, cause when we was together, even though it was rumors still going around, I still was trying to, you feel me, defend her name and still stay with her at the same time. But if you know me and you knew me in middle school, I was one of them kids. I knew everybody. I fucked with everybody. I was one of them bad kids that when you seen me, people knew my name and they didn't know their name. So people was coming telling me just to be on my good side. You feel me? So I had a name, so and that's all you think about in middle school is a name. And I ain't gonna cap. She didn't because she was mature, but I was childish. You gotta think about it. I was still a kid.
And it's just not me being mature. It was just to the point like I might not have a name in this school, but other places people know me. So that it's just the type like I rather for me to be known by my family or some shit, because in my old school I was bad as fuck. Like if they came to the fucking school or some shit, I'd be looking at them like, who the fuck is that? Like it was like different sides. Like the school that I was going to was north side, so everybody in that bitch thought I was from the north, but I really wasn't. I'm from the west side. I was born in Westgate and raised in Day Street, Bearmans. So I'm a west side baby. My whole family is. But at that school, it was just they just showed me like this school is nothing but want name, want fame. They want to be seen. They want to be this and that. And I wasn't that type of female or person. Like I did not give a fuck. So I did not show no reaction to no rumors or nothing. Cause it's like y'all just not knowing me. So how the fuck can y'all tell me what I did, who I did? Like that shit ain't make no type of sense. So yeah, I had something towards her because it's to the point like, you know I'm a new face. Everybody in this school know I'm a new face. So it's like the shit that they telling you, you could have questioned them like, how the fuck you know this? And this girl, we don't nobody know her. Like, son, you can't even walk up to another person and be like, oh, that's such and such from such and such. Motherfucker might see me on fucking Facebook, but other than that, no, it was just, yeah, you, like, some people would say that's bullying because I'm a new face, and I wasn't saying shit until people started seeing me at the end of the year. That's when I really got to the point, like, now y'all really pushing it. Like, it was like they just kept pushing me, and I had my patience since the first year into the middle, into the end. And to the end, I just exploded because it was just too fucking much for me. Like, I never had this at my old school or no other school, and it's just this school was like, oh, y'all really pushed a motherfucking button until they go out. Until I did that, ain't nobody fuck with me no more. It wasn't no word said to me. It was no more rumors or none of that shit. So I was like, so now I see what type of school y'all push a motherfucking to go off on y'all ass or fight y'all ass.
But yeah, but like during that time, we kind of like separated. We separate. I say in our whole relationship in middle school,
we tell them how we started.
Yeah, cause boy, you was going ham about the school. But
okay, so we used to hang with these females.
Yeah.
We don't fuck with them no more.
Yeah.
We fuck with one bitch. We fuck with one female.
Shout out to Azakaya. I fuck with you.
But I ain't scared to say that motherfucker name. So it was Azakaya, Zatiana,
and I'm not even gonna cap. If Zatiana see this, I still fuck with Zatiana because one thing I can say, me and her never left off on bad terms. We just don't. You kick my word down, I'm gonna beat you up. But me and her, we just don't talk. Well, last time we conversated, I say not too long ago, but we don't.
She texts her on Facebook, but me, it's like I'm not a social media person. I'm not really talkative, but the only person I do have contact with is Azakaya. But Zatiana, I ain't had no bad. I never had no issue with her. Never none of that. So shout out to her too. But them the people that we used to hang with was Azakaya and Elisa and Zatiana.
Right.
And it was just us. Now let me tell you, I was barely in. When they used to like skip and be in the hallway playing stuff, we was on different halls, so I couldn't hang with them like they was hanging with each other. And I was kind of like a new face in the group too, but at the same time, like when they did see me out in the hallway, it was like, oh hey bitch and this and that. But the first time I was going in the gym, cause we all had gym together until I had moved, until they switched the schedules. I had gym with them. And I was just sitting down by myself. Like, I was sitting down by myself, and they came over. And Azakaya knew me. So, me and her, we had a conversation. Then, and Elisa would ask me what school I went to. Ask me what's my name, all type of stuff. Her. Everybody getting to know me. And it's just her just come out of the blue. Because, like I said, and Elisa asked me what school I came from. And when I said Capitol Heights, that's what she gonna talk about. Oh, you from there? No. So, me knowing where I, grew up at, I kind of got smart with her, a little feisty, and like, no, I'm from the West. I'm not from the North. Just because I went to the North Side school doesn't mean I'm from the North. I don't throw up the folks. I throw up the West. So, that's how me and her, we had our little first word. It wasn't no hey or yo. It was, oh, you from there, and I had to go off on her ass. But other than that, it was just cool vibes. Like, she had a crush on me and never told me. She told Atakai and Lisa and all them, but she never told me. When it come around, like, I'm not gonna lie, she kind of played it smooth, but at the end of the day, I still stepped down on her. Like, she wanted to be my friend. We was friends. I used to call her best friend, even though she was not my best friend. We wasn't best friends, but she just gave me a vibe like, you're a cool ass motherfucker. So when we used to, she asked me for my Facebook name and she never sent me a friend request.
Now, one thing about me, okay, and this is even before, one thing about me when I was young, well, I'm still young, but one thing about me when I was younger, if I step down on you and not ask you for like your number, your Facebook, your Snap, any of that, 9 times out of 10, I'm not gonna hit you up first. So it's best for you to ask me
and that's
for
why I
my
call
shit.
her a kid, because it's like, why would you ask me if I wanted to step down on you and I ask you, that means I really want you. So if you give me your number or your Facebook, I'm gonna find your shit. But what type of person I am, I'm not even gonna ask you. I'm gonna look that shit up myself, because I knew her name was Paris. So me being me, I'm gonna search your first name up and your last name, because it's gonna be in your
and
Gmail.
Of course my fucking Facebook name was Paris Johnson.
Yeah. So she asked me for my shit, and I'm not gonna lie, because I liked her. And that's another thing at that school. It was a lot of females. And it, like, they didn't know what I liked it. They didn't know I liked the dudes all fucking female, but model all on was coming. But her, like, not gonna say a lot, because I was feeling her. But when she asked me, that kind of made me, that kind of threw me out, because it was like, you asked me for my shit and never hit me up. So that kind of was kind of unattractive and made me lose kind of a little, I don't want to talk to her. She on some kiddie shit. But her friends, and I say what was lies, Atakaya told me her name because they was friends on Facebook. So she told me her name and I sent her a friend request. There was no stalking shit or whatever, but I was feeling her, and Atakai was like, she not gonna hit you up, so you might well just go ahead, make the first move. So I sent her a friend request, and we didn't text, but she accepted it, and that was it. Like, I ain't text her like soon as she accepted shit, because I ain't want to seem desperate.
But I say she let like, probably not even that long. I say probably like a couple hours or so, and she texted me and said best friend. And when she texted me that, I had to back up and I was like, oh, you feel me? You got me.
Yeah, she's like, oh, you found me.
You found me.
But I ain't like, I could have said hey, but she just gave me a vibe like best friend.
And another thing,
like,
we literally started dating that exact day she texted
it was like
me and
going
said
on
best friend.
to nighttime.
It was going on to nighttime because we were playing a Facebook game.
We played a question game. I think I seen the question. No, I don't know. But
I told you to go first.
One of us seen the Facebook game, the question game on the Facebook.
Yeah.
And it was like,
at the time, that's what a lot of people was doing.
Yeah. Like,
so we did it, and when we did it, she went first. She went first, and then she told me to go, and I went. So one question stuck out to her that I had answered, and she was like, "You feel that way for real?" And I was like, "Yeah." So she was like,
that was basically her telling me that she liked me.
Yeah, that was basically my way of kind of like sliding.
She was smooth with it, but at the end of the day, I still down. So we was texting or whatever, and it is like, she don't really like our first relationship. I really don't like our first relationship, but
and I'll explain it, and I still apologize to her about that, because one thing I can say, I can't admit to me being childish at the time, because when I got the girl that I wanted, I played over it. Like the cheating, the lives, and the embarrassment, I was doing all that. So I kind of made her fall into, I don't want to date females no more. I want to experience with dudes.
And on that situation, like we gonna tell the story.
That'll be another video.
Yeah,
but that was our first fuck up, and we split up. We broke up like once in our relationship, and we got back together. And I say after that, we was together for a good minute, And we kind of played with each other once we broke up because we started dating the same people to make each other mad. Like, she dated this one girl, and I was like...
We're not going to say no name.
We're not going to say no name, but she know who she is. But we dated this one. She dated this one girl
I'm not
first.
going to sit here and lie, though. To me, it was like some of the girls that came to me had already dated her.
Yeah.
And the only girl that I dated first and went to her, that was like only dating one female. And then I don't even claim it as dating because it was kind of like, it was one because they used to be friends. And the other one was the first one I went to. But the first one was, no. And the second one was kind of like a little forced because I did not know, but she made me feel like I was her favorite, like her friend. Until another girl was like, she trying to...
Yeah,
but we're not talking about
them. But I'm going to go ahead and say this, though, because this was funny. So, I remember one time I was outside at PE, and a lot of people called me to the band room door because she was in band room. Now, at the time, her and this girl was supposed to be dating. And we had not broke up not too long ago, remind you. So, I'm in that bitch laughing. I walk in, she walk away from the door. When she seen me, she left. And I seen the girl I almost said her name. I seen the girl come to the door that she was so-called talking to. So...
You can't blame me though.
I was laughing.
She broke up with me.
Yeah, but I was laughing.
I did break up with her because
you broke up with me.
Like I always told her, I was mature as fuck. So if you had 99 hoes, and you wanted me to be your 100 hoe, you could have came and told me.
100 hoe.
You could have came and told me like, look, I ain't looking for relationships. We can talk and we can see where it goes. I have other females that I talk to. If you down to still fuck with me, that's up to you. Like, give me a choice of my own to make my own decision and not make it for me and then make me look stupid. Right. Because I did not know nobody there. So it was just like, I don't blame her, but she still, like, she apologized. It's over with. But it was just to the point what type of female I am. If you have hoes and you want to continue to be on your whole stage and you just want to talk to me, man, you could have stayed friends until you wanted to settle down and tell me what was really up. Don't tell me your true feelings, but you still know you still fucking with other bitches and making them feel the same way that you make me feel. So it was just, then she was young, so I really can't blame her, but you know, sometimes some children mature for that age, some children not. And it was just, you don't know our stories, but we wasn't like on the same level at that time.
Right. And I can admit that I was being childish for dating the person that she tried to have revenge on me on. Cause I ain't gonna lie, I kind of got pissed when she did that. Cause I was kind of on some type of shit. Even though she broke up with me at the time, it was like you moved on so fast.
And I didn't move on. It was like a forced relationship.
She did it. It was a forced relationship. So what I did was, I know her and Shawty had stopped talking. So I didn't this is the funny thing. I didn't step on Shorty. Shorty stepped on me. So I didn't step on her.
She was just hurt because I did not like her. So she went to my ex and thought I was gonna be her, and she did, and
I didn't want her. And I didn't want her. I only want her to kind of get her attention back. And what's funny about that, me and her got right back together in the midst of me and her.
Like, I had my jealousy ways, but that shit did not.
It bothered you because you came back?
No. The only reason why we broke up is because she was cheating. And the only time I broke up with her is because she had posted this female and was like, oh, my crush, woman crush, whatever. And I was like, damn. Like, the fuck? Then she tried to come and talk to me the next day, and it was like, nah. So I broke up on the messages, and then we didn't talk. Like, we seen each other, and I didn't say shit to her. It was just like
we had gotten to it bad one time in the school hallway, and I was with a girl named China Delbridge, and I remember we was sitting outside, and I tried to talk to her. Like, she was in the hallway, you feel me? She was standing outside the door. It was nobody out there. It was just I was
kicked out.
Yeah, she got kicked out, and I was skipping. So I was with China. That was like, if I wasn't skipping with Annalisa and them, I was skipping with
a girl named China.
So we in the hallway, and at the time, she was a stud too. So we sitting in the hallway, and I see her standing outside the door. So I'm like, can I talk to you? She ignoring the fuck out of me. Like, she looking past me. She speaking to other people. And I'm just like, hey, can you talk to me? She not talking. Like, she literally
was
like,
very mad.
She was mad. Like, she wasn't even looking at me. Like, I'm talking to her. Like, she even walked in the middle of the hallway. And I'm standing at the girls' bathroom. She walked in the middle. And I'm still talking to her. And she literally, like, she don't even like China, and she spoke to China before she spoke to me. So I was like, oh, something really up. So I got pissed, and if you know me, you know how my temper is. So I got pissed. I went in the girls' bathroom, and I punched the little metal thing, and I was like...
she tried to fight me, but
I tried to fight her. I ain't even gonna lie.
She could not get to me because I was like...
She was ignoring the fuck out of me. She was walking away. So I was like, I ain't gonna say I tried to... Yeah, I ain't gonna say I ain't tried to fight her.
She really wanted my attention, and the only in what she don't get to today... I did that on purpose because I wanted to see, do you regret doing this shit? And she showed me, like, I can get to her. Like, if me not talking to her, we'll get to her. If I ignore the fuck out of her, it gonna get to her. So, me walking down the hallway, I got a big-ass smile on my face because I'm like, oh, so this girl really, really sorry about what the fuck she did. But I'm just to the point, like, I was very mad because it's like, you make me look embarrassed. I already got rumors going around me. You getting caught with this hoe. You posting this hoe. And I was very faithful. For me to be young as hell, I was not talking to nobody but this ugly bitch. And it's just... But yeah, she tried to fight me, and the girl China would not let her go. Like, she grabbed the fuck out of her. She went in the bathroom, did her little punches or whatever. But I say before we left that school or that year...
We left on good terms.
Yeah, like, even though we broke up, but we broke up on an understanding.
Because now this how I knew I love this girl. I was suspended, and we was having the Gear Up program. This was towards the end of the year. We had the Gear Up program. I still got the pictures from that bitch too. But I snuck in the school. I was suspended. I snuck in that bitch just to come chill her, and that's the same day she gave me a lap dance in the fucking
And a kiss on the cheek.
Yeah, and I knew that she was being petty because I knew, like, she was not finna get back with me. She was just doing it to, like, fuck with me. So, like, because she gave me a lap dance and everything, and texted me that same day. It was like, you enjoyed your lap dance? Ooh, dude.
I mean...
And I was like, man,
like,
this girl know what she doing.
She did what she did, but it was just to the point, like, I can't stop fucking with you. So, it's just to the point, like, I wasn't fucking with her head, but it was just to the point, like, I still love you.
Yeah, but over time, I say we stopped talking for... We never stopped, like, talking.
We ain't get back together.
We just never got back together. But I say time rolled past, and I had this sister. Now, this is as time we grew up. I had this sister at the time. She was supposed to be my sis. And me and her was talking, you feel me? And she posted a stud video of me. And that's when Zyy coming under the stud video, because a lot of girls were saying my name, and Zyy coming under there, and she was like, oh, that's my first love. You know how petty girls be.
I wasn't petty.
You know how girls be.
Before all that, we was already texting. Like,
right.
Even though we didn't get back together, but out of all the months and years, we still had contact with each other. Now, I'm not gonna lie. It was sometimes that the communication was fucked up because
I got in relationships and she got in relationships.
And the relationship I didn't have no Facebook. Like, it kept getting reported. Like, my Facebook kept getting reported. Every time I text her,
fuck that nigga.
It kept getting fucking... It kept getting reported. But...
You gonna edit it?
But after that, when I did make my Facebook and I had blocked all the negativity off my shit, me and her started back talking or whatever. And, like, before that stud video, me and her had conversations on the phone. Out of all these years and months, we ain't never heard each other's voice. And, like, we did get on, because, you know, some exes be like, oh, this weird, this awkward. No, like, we got on the phone
and we literally
and we had a whole conversation. Like, she was on live with her friend,
yeah.
Sade. Hey, baby.
Baby. But my baby coming soon.
But she was on live with her, and we was talking, and it was like, no, the first time me come to her was when I was like, I want to experience with a girl to make this decision if I want to do that. But we had got on the phone and we was talking, having conversation. She was telling me about her and her little situation. I was telling her about my old little situation. It was just
a
good vibes.
Good vibes. And we like literally, I ain't gonna cap. When we first got on the phone together, we literally stayed on the phone till like 8 o'clock in the morning, like no sleep.
No, but that's way after.
Oh, you talking about earlier? Oh, you talking about earlier?
Yes, like with how I met Layla.
Oh, I forgot we was on that topic, but yeah.
After that, the next day we was texting and I told her my feelings. And like I said, I'm not no homework or none of that. This is my first love. Now I'm not gonna lie. South Blunt, I did not tell this girl no feelings. She did not tell me no feelings. We just we like each other.
We together. The most feelings we ever told each other was I love you.
Yeah, that was it.
I love you and I like you. That's about it.
But
other than that, we never paragraph. Like I ain't gonna care. We even said a little sweet shit like, oh, you my girl forever.
I miss you. But it was never like, oh, like, this is how I truly feel about you. I can't lose you. I can't do this. Because it was like, we was young. It wasn't no, even though we probably did have emotions with each other, we couldn't literally sit and be like, yeah, this how I truly feel. At the time, it was a lot of shit going on.
Yeah, it was a lot of shit.
We
it
not
wasn't enough room.
I had my guards up at the time because I was like, if I tell you my feelings, I might get fucked up. So that's why I'm kind of glad.
And the shit I was doing would have
fucked me up. So
fucked
that's
her
why
she exposed her feelings.
But when I did first tell her like how I truly feel, it brought a lot of attention to her eyes because it was like I'm in a relationship type of attention, and then damn, like out of all these years, you finally tell me your feelings. Right. So it was kind of like she had a W and then she kind of had an L.
Yeah, because at the time when she told me her feelings, I was dealing with somebody that I was playing the fuck out of. I can't lie. I was still in my childish way. I wasn't really. I was a hoe.
I'm not gonna lie. She had a little situation. I did not have no situation. I had just got out of my situation.
She was single,
so, yeah.
but I wasn't. So when she confessed her feelings, what she didn't know was for years after our situation, I've been looking for her to tell me that because I always wanted her back. Because we never ever, like, our relationship never ended on like a bad note, like, bitch, fuck you, I don't want to talk to you no more. No, it ended on I fuck with you and I still love you and we friends. Like, we still was hanging together at Carver. We still was talking. It was never
my mom like Carver. She had her little attention towards me.
Yeah.
I really ain't had no attention towards her because how I always looked at her, it was like we got off at an understanding. We was very good. So it wasn't no, I don't fuck with her. It was just, I'm not gonna lie, let's keep it real. I was dealing with dudes. I started friends with dudes. So she didn't like that because she wanted me, but type of person, we never knew each other's feelings. So it was just.
And then not only that, her dealing with dudes kind of draw me away. Because you feel me? Like, I was like, it was dang me. Now you dealing with that. And the type of person I was like, I'm not gonna fuck that up. Because it's been times where we done sat in the gym and she'll be sitting in my lap. We'll be chilling. You feel me? Like, she still was.
I looked at her as.
But, you know.
Baby, best friend. It was just. I looked at her as like, this my bitch. Like, once upon a time, we was girlfriends or whatever. But
we became good ass best friends at the end of the day.
Now, I don't blame her for feeling some type of way, but she ain't know what made me spend. She thinking like, oh, you did all this just to go date a nigga until we had that long conversation on the phone, and I broke down like, I ain't wanna, but I had issues. So yeah, but we had she had her little attention towards me or whatever. And it was this girl, Layla.
Yeah. So as we know, Layla was my sister, was my friend, and out of nowhere, she just hit me up one day and she was just like, you got a first love? And I was like, yeah, Zyy my first love. And then all of a sudden, they became best friends.
Because I had made a post on Facebook and I was like, best friend. Because after I had come on the video with the stud, she was like, oh, I like that. And she hearted my comments. So I was like, okay, cool. Like, it was just like a little friend. Like, yeah, bitch, this not first love with her. And I had made a post not like best friend, and she liked it, hearted it, whatever. And I texted and I was like, bestie. And she was like, yeah, like she was happy. Like she was like happy. So before I knew her, they already knew each other.
Yeah.
Her whole situation, it was like how I always look at her. She's a sweet girl, but that bitch is evil. Like that bitch is the type that if she have a friend that she very like, and that friend got another friend. Like.
You say really like.
She's like, if they friends and I'm Paris' friend, she would do everything to get me out the picture to have Paris to herself. Not knowing that she kind of made us get back together. Like, she didn't make us, like, put us back on, but she made us get back so close to communicating.
And finally telling how we felt to the point we just said, fuck it.
And what's so crazy, like, she ain't make us get back together, made ourselves get back together.
Yeah.
Because we've been communicating, but she just made us, like, talk to each other every day.
Yeah, because we was in, like, literally, when she found out about all that shit, we literally got in a group chat. I'm gonna hit expeditiously, nigga. We got in a group chat and we all just started talking. And I ain't gonna cap, like, hearing Zy's voice and talking to Zy for the first time, I was happy as fuck. Like, I was happy. I was like, man, I'm finally talking to her, you feel me? Because we already been talking, but we never, like, even times where we was supposed to get on the phone, we never got on the phone because I was either
on the phone with somebody, or doing some shit,
or doing something.
I was like I never.
When she hit me up and say she want to get on the phone, I'm doing something. When I hit her, she doing something. So it was kind of like we.
I ain't gonna lie, I was not doing it. It was just to the point like I was kind of like, if every time I ask you doing something. Now when you ask me, I supposed to just talk. Then I had a situation, like, I'm not gonna lie, she was single. She was a hoe. Me, I was that person. I was like, I was looking for love. Like, that's just me. Like, I was not on no whole stage. Like, I did have my whole stage, but it wasn't continuously. Like, I was in a relationship and that shit was toxic as fuck. Y'all don't want no toxic ass relationship. But yeah, that shit was just toxic. So at the time, I was on the off and on. Like, let's be real, I was very, like, I didn't really have too much single time. I was off and on. Like, the shit was so toxic. Like, when we do break up and I want to go talk to somebody else, page get reported or some shit pop up. But I was on the off and on, so I couldn't get on the phone. I couldn't talk to her. I couldn't just, let's get on the phone without this shit messing up, because I wasn't just finna put her into all that, knowing that I have a crazy ass person over me. So I wasn't gonna put her in that situation and then some shit get turned out wrong. So yeah, that's really the reason why I did not get on the phone with her, because it was just too much shit, and I didn't want to put her in it because didn't have shit to do with it. She didn't know what was going on. So yeah, I was the type of person, like, I'm gonna let you know what's up before I even put you in something.
I ain't get no fuck.
She ain't get no fuck, but I did, because he ain't no fucking threat. But it was just to the point, like, I'm not finna put you in something that I can that I can handle.
He's acting like he was a threat to a nigga. Give no fuck, boy. I'm still at that bitch. I can't care.
But that's the reason, like, we did supposed to get on the phone, but we didn't. So getting cool with Layla became her best friend. She was her sister. Made us get on the phone. That's what she's trying to say. Like, we've been communicating, texting, but on the phone wise, we never heard each other's voice. So it was kind of glad to hear each other's voices, like, laughing, all type of shit. Like,
just being cool, like, no.
Like, that was her first time even hearing me talk, because at South Carolina, I was not talking. I was very quiet.
Like, she used to talk to me, but we used to have one of them awkward conversations, because it was always something, like, she always used to find out shit. And I remember, like, our relationship kind of changed when I didn't want to give her my Facebook password. So that shit went downhill, and she already didn't talk as much. But when that shit happened, she really didn't talk at all. Like, she'll have a conversation with me every now and then, but it wasn't like how we sitting here and we doing this video, or how we sit and we talk behind closed doors or joke around behind closed doors. It wasn't nothing like that. Like, it'll be a conversation and then she go this way and I go that way. It'll be a slight side hug like this and she dip, then I dip.
And on the past where it wasn't like I did have trust issues because
No, it was just it was a lot of shit.
I seen her,
Yeah,
and I had trust issues.
So
like,
she kind of like, it fucked with her. And I
you
don't
wanna put that charger down?
don't fuck up us. You feel me? Don't fuck it up. I'ma fuck it up, bitch. Girl, you know you can take it out there and laugh.
Hold on, y'all. Okay,
Fuck it up, bitch.
so
You gonna edit that out?
you really want me to do a lot of fucking editing,
You gonna edit that out?
but so
Fuck it up, bitch.
it was like how we reunited.
But
Our
yeah.
first link up.
Now, our first link up was long, but it wasn't.
It wasn't how we planned it.
It wasn't how we planned it because it was actually late. Like, it was planned, but it didn't go as planned because the date was actually supposed to be, I took her to Shakespeare Park and we had a picnic. But what happened was we went to Von Road Park and we had kids with us. She had her nephew and I had my nephews, but once I told my sister, cause you already know how I get down. I'm trying to talk to a lady here, you feel me? Grab the kids and scramble.
The only nephew I had, and it was she did not look at it like he was a problem or anything.
No, I was
'Cause
interacting
he
with
was
him.
very adorable. My baby,
Adorable, babe.
adorable. My baby was so adorable that I could not leave him out. Like, my other nephew could come because he would got mom.
They was with, like, my niece, not my niece was with me.
Her
but
nephews were
my
her,
two
but they was with
youngest
their mamas.
nephews, they, even if they wasn't with their mom, they was too busy playing. They was not even studying me. Like, if I'm by
But
myself, they would have been studying
money,
me.
like
No.
I could not go nowhere without him being behind me. So I asked her, cause that's just me. Like,
Yeah.
he ain't gonna be no problem with it. And she was like, no, cause money is a baby. Like, her
And that's a
nephew was
cool
just
ass
like,
little boy.
But
I
he
love
was
that little
playing
boy.
with
Cool
her.
as
Like,
hell.
he was coming to her before me. Like, she was like, look at my son. Like, it was adorable. Cause, like, y'all see him, he's so chubby and little, my baby. But, you know, I asked her before I brought him over there with him. Cause he would not go with my brother. He did not want to go with my other nephew. He wanted to go with me. So I was like, I'm gonna bring my baby with me. I'm just asking her if it won't be a problem. She was like, no. So he was playing. Like, he wasn't stunning us, but at the same time, like
We was watching him while he was playing. So it was like the same thing I was doing. Like, even though I'm zoned in on her and I'm zoned in on him, I'm still looking at the corner of my eye across and I'm looking at my nephews play. Even though they with their mama, it's still
even though his mom was
Yeah.
there too, but she was
still
kind of
kinda
giving
like-
me privacy. Like, even though we was in the public place, but she was like giving us all the time because it was
Yeah.
our first time meeting back
And that's
up.
the same thing my sister was doing.
So they had our baby, but money just was like, fuck mommy, I want to go with Titi.
Yeah, he was
But
like, he was like, shit, I'm banging with y'all. Fuck
Yeah,
you talking
so
about.
then he said fuck us and went back to his mom.
Yeah, he did it like towards
So
the
we
end.
took pictures or whatever. It wasn't
If I can edit it, can I point? Like, how they do the edit? Boom, there go one picture. I'm gonna look up if it pop up, if she do the editing right.
But yeah,
Boom.
it's gonna be right
It's gonna be right there.
there. So
That's the first picture. We gonna post a picture, not video, but a picture. That's the first picture we took.
but
Look at me like that.
yes, our relationship is not good. Like, our relationship was not that good from the beginning.
Yo,
Let's-
no, that's how she really feels.
No.
Yo. I'm just playing.
No,
Edit
but-
that shit out.
There's gonna be a lot of editing. But
I'm gonna help you.
our relationship was rocky, and we still have our rocky days. But like we always say, we glad that we did what we did until we get what we got now. So we had a lot of shit going on.
Yeah,
It was a lot of shit.
not only that, after that link up, it just, for some reason, after that one link up, we just started linking up constantly. Cause the second link up, I came and spent the night at her crib, and it was just like, after that, it was like, oh, I like this. Like, this my girl. Like, I really, even I already loved her, but it kind of shifted to the point where it was like, I'm falling in love with you. Like, no
and we had to get comfortable with each other.
Yeah.
Cause on certain shit, what happened or whatever, we had to get comfortable with each other. And now it's like y'all can't take us apart. Like we
like
don't even try.
We literally attached to the hip. Like
don't even try.
Like you can't make me or you can't make her budge when it comes to each other. And I feel like that's how every relationship should be. If you feel like you with somebody that you truly love, not trying to preach because you always be hitting a nigga, but if you feel like you with somebody you truly love, it should feel like can't nobody take you away from that person. Like y'all attached from the hip, and anything y'all go through, y'all can get through it without it being a breakup, without it being a separation, a break. Like if you love that person,
I had to go to the internet and like, nobody would not know what we went through unless we tell you.
Right.
Like all our shit is.
We argue like a motherfucking.
Everything we go through is in private.
It's in private. Like the only people who might literally know what we going through is immediate family, like sisters, and sometimes sisters don't even know because I don't. One thing about me, I don't go to my sister when me and her get into it because I be like, oh, I'm gonna handle this shit. I'm gonna handle it, and I know how to handle it.
I don't really go to my mom or my sister. The only time I go to them is really when the argument is so serious to the point where I need advice from older.
That's the only
women.
time I feel like that's when I probably seek
But
advice.
and then not only family, let's be real, people that was involved to make us argue and shit, they know too, but they probably like, damn, y'all still fucking together.
Yeah, because I know a lot of people kind of like, damn.
People from school, oh, this so sweet, y'all middle school sweethearts.
Yeah.
But yes, everything that we go through, just like this, if we get big on YouTube, we got some shit going on y'all would never know, and we telling y'all this now. So don't even go looking on Instagram, YouTube, Snapchat looking for no posts and none of that, because anything we go through is gonna be behind closed doors.
And with another thing y'all should know, even if we get into an argument where it's be like shit, we need time from each other, we won't even separate each other. It'd be like shit, you go in the front.
Yeah, I mean we're gonna make and then like another thing, we would let y'all know, we give y'all updates on how we doing on certain shit, but let's keep it real. I'm not gonna be with nobody else. If we do separate, we can probably like how we was like, we would make enough money to get a 2-bedroom, and I be in one room, she be in another. Like I'ma still like cook for. I'ma still be my role.
Like this still gonna she still like no matter what. This is not just my girlfriend. This somebody I want to marry in the future. So it's kind of like on some shit like I can put everything to the side and be a perfect. I'm not a perfect person, but for you, I know how to try to mold myself into the perfect person for you. You feel me? So it's like no, if it ever come to a point where we do separate, I feel like we can always work it out and still. Because I already told her like, if we ever separate, we still living together. Like it's not no way you.
And y'all might well y'all might say, oh, well y'all might well stay together, this and that. No, like it's to a point like if we do,
we can still live under the same roof with each other. And the thing about me, cause she not built it and I'm not built it, it's not like I'm gonna hold it against her if we do break up. But 9 times out of 10 we not gonna break up, cause me and this girl damn near get through everything.
Like the shit that we went through, motherfuckers would have broke up.
Exactly. But, so and we still standing. So
and I'm not gonna lie, and I might not get no other one because I'm very mature.
She probably still sleep in the same room as me. We probably still do the same thing that couples do. We just might not have a title, and that'll never happen. Cause no,
I'm still have my title.
She's still gonna be my wife. Still gonna be my girlfriend, no matter what.
Vice
so,
versa.
Yeah,
so,
I love her.
If y'all think she gonna be single, no.
Vice versa. Yeah.
I know she look good, but no. And to the other motherfucker though, motherfucker, cause if y'all had her, you can't motherfucking handle her. And I'm telling you this from experience. It's still going through it. Y'all cannot handle this motherfucking girl. So no, and you won't be able to handle this, cause this all I have right here.
A lot of motherfuckers I previously dated, they couldn't even handle me when I used to go. Boy, I'm fuck all that. But y'all stay, y'all. We doing another video, you feel me? We gonna have to end this one. We don't want it to be too fucking long. So we gonna do another video, you feel me?
And before we go, yes, when we get older, cause next year we're gonna be getting on our shit, and y'all will be going through the journey.
Yeah, man, you gotta eat it like a motherfucker.
The journey, cause it is gonna be a lot coming with the Zyy&Paris Nation.
Y'all gonna be the first people to see real niggas come up.
Stop.
See, this is our problem. But y'all already know what it is. It's your girl Paris.
It's your girl
And this is the
Zyy.
Zyy&Paris Nation. Fuck out of here, you feel me?
To you,